everyone, this is me, SPC Roblox 114D3 and EAS. As you see, I'm on another ship. What type of ship, you ask? I'm on the Britannic. It don't look like the Britannic, you ask. It ain't got the white stars and stuff. It is the Britannic, but it's a whole lot different. And there's a lifeboat under the ship, so let's get into it. So let's tour the ship before what we're going to do. So, how has your day been? Mine's been great. My day has been great. So that's good. I'm glad your day's been good. Please don't ask me that again. But thanks for the information. So, as you see, the captain turns the ship a little bit. Then he comes over here. He knows he sees a U-boat out in the distance. So let's pretend that thing under the ship is a U-boat. So there's a U-boat and we got struck by a mine. There's a U-boat over there. Nice. As you see, Captain Barlett, I believe that's the captain. I've watched the movie again, so his name's Captain Barlett. But let's tour the ship. Got a grand staircase. Pretty convenient. I do my regular drop down thing. Wow, the detail is pretty. Got a pool? Jittery, but that's great. So, enough of exploring the ship. Let's go to the boiler rooms and look real quick. That's an issue. I'm walking through the decks. This is also an issue. Why is there water in the engine room? So let's reset our character. I died from floating. I don't know why it's so bright in the engine room, but here's what happened. So let's hope no one joins, but Captain Barlett didn't turn the ship correctly, so the ship struck a mine and it went down inside the ocean. And now the sinking begins because, hold on. Yeah, we're sinking. So the captain tries to move the ship, at least turn the engines back on, because he stopped them for a little bit because he tried to avoid that mine until I hit it. So let's go to the bridge and start the ship back up. Right, we turn. The helm disappeared. What about this? Oh, it disappeared too. Nice. But as you see, the ship is now currently sinking, so let's go to the pool as it floods. Gotta stay hydrated on this YouTube channel. But let's not worry about the hydrating thing, but let's go to the pool as I McFrame the pool. So, ship starts tipping down in the ocean. So, The pool is actually filled up quite a bit. Hey, there's actual water in the pool. Nice. Wait, hold it. I just had a bra moment. So there's actually water flooding on F deck, which I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I need to get out of here, but let's see this room for one final time as it floods with water. So let's go get back up on deck. So as long as my brother don't join, we'll be great. But that goes all the way back there. I want to see what's actually back there. Like, I know this was a dining room. I know it was a dining room on the Titanic, but I don't know about the Britannic. It was either a ward, or something else. But the captain comes up to the bridge. Let's rob the Marconi room first, but there we go, we got all the money. The captain goes back up to the bridge. He noticed that there's an island called the Island of Kia over there. And if the helm was still there, we could turn the ship, but imagine it was there, and he turned the ship over to starboard. And he positioned these over to starboard. So, wow, nice picture of a storm over there. That's cool. And now he starts lowering some life. Now he lowers 2 lifeboats unexpectedly, because the dumb captain are usually lowering lifeboats at a weird time. So the ship goes down. Until the captain was on the bridge. And you gotta know this scene if we can go check down here. You really do know this scene from Britannic, right? I just said Britannic. But if my voice was perfect, then, you would know what would happen. So if we go to the bow, the captain's on the bridge until he starts noticing a big old list to starboard. So he's like, what in the world is going on? Why is the ship listing towards starboard so bad? So he goes ahead and stops the engines once again. Good, Captain Bartlett. Well, he stops the engines because he knows there's something going on. Well, that's good. At least he stopped the engines. But the crazy part about it, he orders an abandoned ship and the engines are still slowly moving. Do you know why? I really don't know. And if we go up to the bridge, Captain Bartlett. He's at the bridge. He's looking over. Captain Bartlett's just chilling in the lounge for one final time until he comes back to the bridge and just notices, oh my God, the bow is flooding. Ha ha! Not really a ha ha, but the bow's flooding. But then, once the bow's under, what? Well, he slowly notices the propellers. He's in the end of the ship and he notices that deck is, that deck is actually flooding. I'm sorry if it's kind of slow, but the captain runs to the stern of the ship, wondering if the propellers are at the water. And as he hears the groaning noises of the Britannic, I'm sorry about that word if it's a little nasty. Yes, I'm sorry. F grand staircase. I never saw that. Let's explore this. It looks like Titanic staircase, but who knows about that? So let's get back on to our duties. So Captain Bartlett, he slowly goes to the back of the ship, wondering what is going on. Nothing should be bad. Until the propellers come out of the water and the ship starts slowly listing over towards starboard. And he starts noticing the ship is going under. Yeah, it is. If we can slowly die here because technical issues. And he runs back to the bow then at a very quick speed because he's about to lower his lifeboat to abandon his own ship. The captain says, I know where the scene was taken. It's called water waste, all of it for nothing. And then the captain comes. He sees the bridge is flooding. And then this guy over here, he says, water waste, all of it for nothing. Because he's right there. And he says, water waste, all of it for nothing. And then this happened. Then he noticed the bridge is quickly flooded. How sweet, how nice. Let's run over here. Now the funnel just detaches, and then it falls into the ocean. Now the funnel falls into the ocean. And the bridge is under. So let's check out the grand staircase. It floods. So he notices that the grand staircase is flooding. And you all know there was a theory that Captain Bartlett died, right? Or did he die? In the comments below. Shut up, Mr. SPC. Let's actually tilt that back. And then people actually says that there's rumors about Captain Bartlett dying because of that funnel just collapsing. So he actually was not dead. He was actually beside the funnel. And now people are noticing that this staircase is flooding. How sweet, how nice is this? Nice it is. Until there's water flooding in very rapidly. Now, if I could leave, that would be a great thing to be able to happen. Oh, I'm sorry. My keyboard. That was just glitching out. After this, I'm going to show you my version of the way the ship sunk. So, wait, what? Nice. Add this to the actual Britannic. And as people notices, the ship starts to capsize. And now starts to lower in the water. As deadly as possible. And you also know this scene, right? Where this pole just slams into the ocean. And as you know, this scene of this going under the waves as the ship capsizes. And then you also know this. Where it capsizes into the ocean with me. With a dude in it. So if you said you wanted to see the outside of it capsize. Alright. Let's get away from the ship and just uncapsize it there. So the ship goes ahead and just rolls into the ocean. Like so. And then the camera just slightly turns a bit. And then it rolls over, so. That's how the Britannic sunk. And now you want to see my way of it sinking. Okay, you can. Sure. Let's see my way of it sinking. As you see, it starts off buggy. So it hits the mine. How beautiful. And if this could load in, I would show you something happy. And it starts rolling. And then this happens like normal, right? But it's just a little more under the waves. As Captain Bartlett moves to the front of the ship, he noticed how nice is the bow floods. So I need to get back up. He noticed the bow floods, and this deck's barely even under. He noticed that the bow's flooding. And he noticed that the propellers are coming out of the water, but until the ship started doing this. It went under quite a bit, and then it unlisted itself, so it started listing towards port. Let me reset again. But you notice it starts listing a little bit towards port. Port list just gets okay. But then Captain Bartlett sees a rough wave coming for another missile. This isn't accurate for the sinking, but this is my way of it sinking. Then another missile he sees hits the ship. And then it starts rolling over to starboard again. And he starts rolling over the starboard with it, so he sees the sinking's getting a little level. Sees that deck is flooding until he starts noticing starboard listing again. Until the starboard list goes severely. Until another thing hits and it starts back being level. Because it got hit at the same time, so it went level. But then it rolled back over to starboard. It went level until it touched the bridge. Then it started rolling towards starboard. He notices that in the lounge until he looks out the window and he says, "Oh my God, there is water flooding the bridge already." And that's how the main issue started occurring. Because he notices that the funnel might collapse at any moment until it starts listing over to port again. Yes, over to port. Or being level sinking again. Until the bridge gets done flooding, the funnel starts going under. And now here's the main problem. So the funnel fell and then it made it go back towards starboard. But the starboard list over severely. So that's done with. So let's actually check the grand staircase. Yeah, it looks like a pool. Until the ship goes up in the air like Titanic did. The second funnel collapsed. But it weren't that severely, but it collapsed the other way, so what it did was subside the port list and then make the tilting go severely over. And then the funnel just collapses, then it just starboards again. And then that's where the main issue occurs. All the funnels just collapse. Then the ship rolls over to port again. Or goes over level. And then the sinking process re-begins. Until the power decides to go out. That's finally an issue, guys. The power starts to shut off. The split don't seem like it's going to occur, but it rolls dead over towards starboard. We fall right into the grand staircase, most severely. Until another mine explodes. That's the issue. It rolls it dead over towards port. I'm sorry about all the port starboard listings. And then the Titanic band starts playing. it's dead in the air, it wants to split. But that funnel right there collapsed towards starboard, so it just tips over to starboard again. All I did was just copy this. And then the ship just goes rolling over into the ocean. And if we can get back over here, the last funnel goes ahead and collapse. Listing it way over to port. So all that happens with the Britannic now is it rolls into the ocean. Move over here. And now the ship just goes ahead and rolls over into the ocean. while the band plays the music onto the hall. And yeah, that's how the ship sunk. So, well, that was my way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you want to see my face, here you go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and make it go ding, and please, thanks for watching.